in with me right now. There's some callers on hold. You can hang on through the interview or join me on the other side by calling back. No wrong answer there. So Jessica and Roxanne from Living Well Family Chiropractic here, and we're talking about MetaLife programs here because I've gained weight. Yeah. And I'm working on it. We were talking about this earlier.
Yep.
I do make an appointment. I go to the gym. I go there at least 5 days a week. It's 2 o'clock. I'm there.
Yep.
Okay, so that helps. Obviously, I eat right. I got oranges, bananas, and some granola over there. So I pretty much, and I snack on that kind of stuff all day long. How am I doing so far?
Well, good. So part of our program is we do
I don't like the way you say it.
Well, so part of our program, we do want to teach people how to eat right and how to eat healthy. And a lot of times people do know some of the things to do, but sometimes we overdo some of like what we think is a healthy food. So fruit is one that we want to really is a good food for us, but we want to limit because it does have so much sugar. So we like to really start the morning more with something that even bacon and eggs, stuff like that, where we kind of
you're talking my language.
Yes, but those are good fats, and that helps you feel fuller, but it's still good stuff for our body. That sometimes we have gotten in some crazes where they recommend that we don't eat things like real food, like real eggs or the full egg and the yolk and bacon, things like that. So that's something that we are trying to just educate more on of what is a healthy food to eat and what we do need for our body.
But I was under the impression that there's different kinds of sugar. So there's the processed sugar.
Yes.
That's in it, like if I had a Pop-Tart.
Right.
Or on the other hand, there's the sugar that's in like the oranges or the banana that I have over here. But that's still just as bad or not as bad?
Not as bad, and just the degree of how much we eat. So we kind of talk about that in like the olden times. If you would just find a fruit tree or something, you wouldn't. You would just pick and get a little bit of berries or something. You wouldn't have a whole bunch. So you just want to really minimize how much you eat because your body doesn't need all of that sugar. But that sugar is a good sugar for you.
Now maybe some people go through what I go through here in the morning. I might be unique. You guys tell me, because I'm right here for 4 hours. Now it does take a lot of. Some people are going to laugh when I say this, but yes, I have brain power that I have to use. There's a mind up here, it's at work. And there's a lot of energy that goes into it. So I found when I eat a big breakfast and then try to do the show, it's a 4-hour show. By the end of the show, literally I'm seeing spots in front of my eyes. Because I've just burned through all of that, and it's interesting to me how much energy the mind uses when you're doing something. So that's why I'm nibbling on stuff during the entire show, because it keeps me constantly, I guess, sugarified. What are we talking about? And got my energy going. That's why the coffee's going. So for people that are sitting at all day long, working, and they feel those little cravings, I think that's probably a weak point. What should they reach for?
Well, I think the great thing about our program is that, like, a lot of what you've said is that I'm eating all the right things, I'm doing all the right things, but my energy is still not there, and I'm not losing the weight that I want to lose. And the really interesting thing about our program is that we do a lot of like an in-body scan that measures exactly what's going on with your metabolism, and so we create a plan around that.
Newsflash, we're not all the same.
Exactly. So this is super individualized. So it's if you find that you've been doing all the right things and it's still not working, this might be for you.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So now, for a guy, I'm 53 years old, and so it's actually not unusual for someone at my age to have actually put on a little bit of weight. Metabolism slows down, though. So for a guy about my size, 6'1", at my age, do you start with a template like that?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's how we would have everybody come in. If you'd be interested in the program, you come in and you get on that in-body scan, and it prints out your results, and we go over those results and just kind of see where you're at. So we have a starting point. And then from there, we go over in more detail your results and what kind of, if the program is recommended for you. So we even need to see if you'd qualify for this type of program. So we go over those results with you, and then we kind of can customize the program for you. It's a 12-week long program, and we really need people that are committed to it and want to make an overall lifestyle change, not just here just to lose weight, but overall be healthier.
Okay. Now, I'm not by any means huge, but I did put on a few pounds. But there are people that are much younger. I was thin as a rail in my younger years. But I meet a lot of people who are in their 20s and 30s, and they're not. I mean, Lord, are they carrying around quite a bit?
Oh, yeah.
Where do they need to start?
Same thing. We would want to know what's going on inside. So we might see on the outside that they have a lot of weight, but we don't know, or extra weight, but we don't know what's going on inside. So we also do blood work to see what's going on. And then this scan really detects everything. It lets us know if there is fat around our organs and how much, and that just increases your risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, all of these things. So we'd still start with that scan and just see where you're at and know how needed the program is.
Now, let me get you guys with this, see if this is good. I bet I'm not the only one.
Okay.
We can do in the morning show. I tend to, I have a coffee pot over here. But I realize what to do is during the course of the morning is I pour little shots of coffee. By the end of the program, I probably only had 2 cups.
Okay.
I went through a period of time, though, where I was drinking probably a couple of pots. And then by the end of let's say around noon or 1 o'clock, I went through a crash. And the body starts screaming for food because I want to stay awake. And so I found myself grabbing things, especially high-calorie things.
Yeah.
And I noticed a lot of people do suffer like a midday crash, and they start craving, again, what should you be reaching for? For me, it was back off on the coffee so I don't have the crash.
Yeah.
But so what should be the routine there?
So that's kind of part of what our program is kind of just balancing out your hormones. A lot of time that we just kind of need to get back to the basics. So that's kind of, it helps by kind of, because we've seen so many people do this, drink 3 to 4 to 5 cups of coffee in a day.
Energy drinks,
yes,
those big tall things
filled with sugar, filled with all, and that's just the way that your body's gotten used to it all, but we need to kind of just clear that all out, get your body back to normal, and kind of work from there. And then with it, we do talk about healthy snacks that you can have if you need midday snacks or a protein shake that's part of our program. So nuts, all of that. There are healthy snacks you can have, and part of the food that we encourage to eat are foods that help you feel full. So, and it's kind of a way to just rethink the way we think of food.
And
now.
there's no box diet. There's no, there is protein powder, a part of it, and some supplements, but this program really encourages you to learn how to shop and cook totally on your own.
Yeah.
So there's no real commitment to like one type of food. You can eat anything and as much as you want, and you learn how to eat.
Now, what about moving, though? That, as I said before we started, now, not just my problem. A lot of people have sedentary jobs these days.
Oh, yeah.
So is exercise part of this?
Yes. So there's not a specific exercise routine, and that's kind of because it is individualized for each person. So we don't want anybody to start on this and then go really, really hard at the gym and then feel awful or anything like that. So we individualize it and want everybody to start moving more, finding what excites them and have goals to reach each time. So some people, their goal is to, at the end of this, be able to run a 5K or to be able to walk a 5K or go on a hike without feeling all of their joints hurting and all of that. So everybody has their own goals, and exercise is a part of it, and we encourage that to be a daily part of everybody's routine, but just at different levels.
Well, you started by saying bacon and eggs, especially the bacon's on, so I'm all in.
Yeah.
All right, where do people sign up for this?
So you can find out more information on our website, liveandwellchiro.com, and if you click on the tab MetaLife.
Okay. See, you wouldn't think a chiropractic office would have something like this.
Well, we want to reach everybody. We want to make a healthier community, so we're
liveandwellchiropractic.com, and it's
Chiro.
Chiro.
Yes.
How are we spelling that?
LIVINWELLCHIRO.com.
.com. Okay.
Yep.
And how's that new facility coming? I know you broke ground.
We just broke ground.
Break ground. We're super excited.
Okay.
So it's happening.
Yeah, slowly coming together.
Yes.
Ladies, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Good.
Cool.
Bacon.